Welcome to Microsoft Access Vehicle Inventory Management System. I'm going to start by entering the name of the customer there. Let's say the name is Paul Peter South. An address, let's say 77 Mac Lane, MM9. Telephone number. Peter wants the following car accessories, and Peter is also okay. Let's say Peter is buying Bugatti. That's the price of the car that Peter wants. Peter is also trading in one of his old car that is valued for 15 or almost 16,000 plus. Okay, all you just need to do is click on total right there. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you guys straight into Microsoft Access 2016. I will put one of these together. Let's go straight into Microsoft Access. Hi, and welcome to Access tutorial of Vehicle Inventory Trading System. I'm going to start by clicking on blank. Now let's give that a name. I'm just going to call it vehicle. Save it straight on my desktop. Select desktop. There we go. And create database. Okay, let's create the following database. Design view. And I'm going to give it a name. I'll just call it vehicle. Right, so click on OK. So in the design view, I'll start by entering name. I'm going to change this to, let's change it to short. Get rid of the primary key. If you want, you can always enter a reference number as your primary key. The next one is address. Let's go for postcode. And right there, guys, that is the structure of my table. Okay, the next one I'm going to create is, let's close that. Let's create another one. Come to create table, and I'm going to save this. Let's save this one as, we'll go for car. Right, and let's go to design view. Okay, in the design view, I'm going to create just one field there. I'll call that cars there, and right inside the car, let's speed that up, save. There we go. Those are the cars that I'm going to using. Okay, save that. The next one, let's create another table, and we'll call this table trade. Let's save that right there, and in there I'm just going to call that maybe mileage, and let's come into the design view of trade, design view, and right in there let's just say mileage. Right there. Let's change this to auto. Let's change it to text. Save that, and let's go in there. And the very first mileage is going to be between 100 to 1000, and followed by 1001 to 10,000, and so on. And right there, guys. Okay, all the tables are ready. So the main table is going to be that of the vehicle. So let me show you guys the design again. There we go. All right. have a good look at the design. You might need it. Okay, there. Okay, I think we're gonna need 2 more. Let's come in here. Let's right here. I'm gonna call one car. Okay, let's come into insert, and this one will be just car, or let's say cars, and right in there short, and go to lookup. In there I'm going to change that to combo box. There. Another one here, let's insert, and in here that's going to be trade. Change that to short as well, and the combo box in this case in lookup, select combo box in lookup, and that's it, done. So officially this vehicle table is completed. Right, let's save that. So if you want, you can just close all of the tables. Now all of our tables are ready. Let's go into create, and maybe let's go straight into form. If I click on that, that will just create a form for me. I can always modify it. Okay, that's how my form look like right now. Okay, as for the cars and trading, I now need 1, 2. So what I'm going to do with the car is I'll right click and select the property, or you can just select the property right up there, and let's come to data. In there, the data we want to add is inside the table called car. So let's come to role source, right in there, drop that down, and we select car. There, that one is sorted. So now you guys understand why I created these 2 other tables. Now the next one here, let me open it so that you see that trade. Okay, trading. So I'm going to repeat exactly the same thing. Let's go to data, make sure you select your data, and come to role source. This role source in this case is trade. There. So let's just save my form first. Okay, the form, I'm just going to call it cars as well, so that's vehicle, so that's fine. The data, the form is right there. So if we run this program now, before we start adding any other gadget onto it, drop this down, you see that we can then select any car that you want. Alright, and if you intend to trade in or whatever. Okay, now that you guys see how it all works, I'm going to go back to design view, and I'm just going to select each individual, maybe all of these, and change that. We'll make it 14, and I like to change the color, really, the font color. Let me change it to black so that we can all see. Yeah, that's fine. 14, and I want to repeat the same thing for these ones here. Let's see, is that possible? No, because of the combo box. I think just select those 2, 1, 2, and let's come in here, or maybe do it individually. Combo box format. Yeah, I think it's right there somewhere, and change that to, let's change the font to black. Change the font size to, I think it was 14 for this, so I'm going to speed that up anyway. Okay guys, this is how it looks right now, but I think maybe I should actually make all of these components bold. So let's come in, go back into the properties there, and now just select one and you guys see what I'm talking about. Right here you see where we have border width instead of a line. I'm going to make that around 3, and let's see, let's just run it to see the difference. Can you guys see the difference? So I'm going to repeat the same thing for the rest components. Select it all. Right, border width 3. Yeah, for all of those ones are sorted now. So let's repeat the same thing for the combo box separately. So the combo box, come in here, border width, make that 3 as well, and I can now run it, and there we go. That's how the whole system looks right now. Okay, let's collapse this. In here I would like something that would display my receipt and so on. Okay, back to design view. Let's collapse this, and here on the form itself, the form, I need to extend that. That much, and right here let's grab an option box and just draw. Let's take it right down. No, I don't want that. So that will be for my receipt really. Maybe leave it somewhere here, then I'll need buttons across. I may even have to get rid of this footer. Just deselect those ones anyway. Yeah, get rid of them. Right, and drag this down a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Now select this my option group and get rid of this, because I really don't think I might need that. Just delete that itself. Gone. Now let's repeat the same thing for this. Come to design and change the property, then in there let's increase the border width. I'm going to make that maybe 3 as well. Now leave it as the same color for the rest. Okay, and that might do it. Maybe bring it down right there. Okay, I might even, maybe I should even copy this, copy that, and let's paste it somewhere. Buttons will be, then bring this down a little bit more. Okay, now here I'm going to need a couple of buttons. Paste, and this is going to be maybe add new, add record. Okay, that's fine, add record. So btn add, there, that's one. The next one I'm going to just use save. Next, save record. That is fine as well. Save. There. Let's add one more, I think 2 more buttons. Then this one, in the case of this one, I'm going to call this exit. Cancel, because I'm going to make that up myself. In, let's go straight to the property and just change that to exit, and that's going to be btn exit. Right, then maybe copy this btn exit Let's copy that, paste. I think it's there somewhere. Yeah, bring it right down. Need it in here. Right. Okay, I'm going to change the details on this very button to, let's change this to enable, and the other one I'm going to change that to disable. Okay, this is going to be btn disable, and this is btn enable. So what will happen is one of them will get rid of the ribbons and the other one will retain the ribbons. So now let's select exit first. In the case of exits, let's go straight to events. Look at it right there. Select events. Right inside the event, I'm going to select, you see the on click, drop this down and select event procedure. Click the next button beside that, and right in there I'm going to declare as follow: dim iExit as VB message box result, this very one. Then now enter iExit equals message box confirm if you want to exit. Close that, comma, and I will then enter maybe VB Visual Basic comment. That's the wrong one. VB question, comma, VB question. Right. Let's extend it so that you can see it. And I would say plus VB yes no, comma, and let me enter the name of my system. So that's going to be vehicle sales inventory. There, that's the name of my system, and close that. Now let's use an if statement to verify the option made. If iExit equals VB yes, then you enter do command dot close, and that's how you exit inside VBA access. And that will be form. What you have to close is the form, and enter a comma, and let's let it know that me dot name, that's for the form, and if. So that is the exit. So end if. That's how you write an exit that will actually prompt the user to confirm if they want to exit or not. So if I come in here and just try that out, this exit button, if I click on it, there, no exit. If I click on that, it's going to say yes. Alright, let me save it first before. Okay, there we go. You exit the system. Now let's go back in here, select a design view and take it right down. The next thing I would like to do is select the enable or maybe the disable button. Let's come in here, disable, well, either. Now come in here, repeat the same thing, event procedure, come into the event, and right up there we're going to enter the do command again. Okay, do command dot show toolbar, and the toolbar would like it to show, you have to specify that that's going to be the ribbon, comma, AC no. Okay, AC or application toolbar no. I'm just going to copy that because I'm repeating the same thing for the next one. This one, come right here, procedure, event procedure, click, paste that, change the no to yes. Right, that's it. If I run my program, let's say I save it first. Okay, run it, and if I select this, there we go. You see all of those ribbons are gone. If I click on these, the ribbons are back, gone, back. Okay, now that's the easy one taken care of. Now there's going to be one important one, you see, because when I run the program, I should be able to select whatever car I want. If I select Mercedes-Benz or Lamborghini, I like the price displayed here. If you have any car you like to trade in, select the mileage for the car. I think maybe we should add a 0 to this as well, because supposing you don't have any mileage, you don't want to trade in any car, so that should default to 0. So whatever you have in there should become 0 right here. Okay, so I will have to go back and change this to 0 as well. Okay, let's save the whole process and go back into the design. Okay, this is how I would like the design of the trading to be, but the truth is, once you drive a car out of a showroom, the car has already lost its value. So we're gonna have to redesign it. That will be 1 to 1000, so that is fine, and we also have 0 value, so I'm going to save that. Okay, let's go back to the main screen anyway. There we go. We may have to re-upload this, so let's go to the design view. Right, run it and see if it hasn't changed, then we have to re-upload it. Okay, it's changed, that's fine. Right, that's fine then. Okay, so that's alright, much better. Alright, so guys, with that I'm gonna call it the end of the first part of this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the second part.